It's the end of June, and I'm taking a walk around the garden before it's taken over by summer. As you can see, there's still plenty of room in this perennial bed that I started this spring. I can't help falling in love with Liatris every time I walk by. I especially love the little rosettes that climb the flower stalk before it fully blooms. I grow shishito peppers for myself and eggplants for my husband. Eggplant isn't really my favorite vegetable, but I have to admit the plant itself is absolutely beautiful. This year, I'm also experimenting with trimmed nepeta around the squash. I'm curious whether it might help discourage some of the insects. The garlic was ready to harvest this week. Pulling them from the ground is always satisfying after waiting all season. The peas got a late start this year, but they're still rewarding us with a steady harvest. This bed is filled with tomatoes, nasturtiums, and herbs. I like planting them together, not only because they look beautiful, but because they help attract beneficial insects and may even discourage a few pests. These are golden bumblebee tomatoes, and these are brandywines. Just look at the size of the flower base. Here's my experiment with the three-sister planting method, where the corn is supposed to serve as a living trellis for the beans. I only recently transplanted the acorn squash, so we'll see how it all comes together. Somehow, these sunflowers managed to survive the squirrels this year. I tucked a couple of watermelon plants underneath them to make use of the space. Last year's edamame was such a success that I couldn't resist planting it again. I love seeing all these tiny blossoms. And I spotted the first cucumbers of the season. This is my first time growing peanuts. I'd never actually seen a peanut plant before, and I think the little leaves are surprisingly adorable. The beet tops are growing beautifully, but the roots are taking their time. Wisteria we planted last year has really taken off. The cabbages, on the other hand, nearly tested my patience. With the weather warming so quickly, I wasn't sure they ever heads up, but they finally did. We added these hydrangeas this spring to give the pergola beds a little more structure. And the Japanese plum yew we planted last year seem to have come through the winter just fine. Thank you for joining me on this walk through the garden. Even over the course of a single month, everything changes so quickly. Summer is just beginning to leave its mark, and I hope you'll come back to see what July brings.